Kevin had just committed a murder, yet he called the police on himself. When the SWAT team burst through the door, they found him completely naked. As a top-tier lawyer, Kevin knew that if he wasn't visibly armed, the officers would have no reason to use unnecessary force against him. Once in jail, the first thing he asked for was a mattress, because the cell floor was unbearably hard. Detective Kenny couldn't help but laugh and cursed Kevin out on the spot. But moments later, Kenny's daughter received a videotape, footage of Kevin's brutal killing. However, the killer in the video was wearing a mask, so there was no way to positively identify Kevin as the murderer. Kenny confronted him, furious, but Kevin calmly responded if they gave him a mattress, he'd confess to the judge. So, sure enough, a luxury mattress was delivered to his cell, leaving the other inmates burning with envy. In court, Kevin broke his promise. Not only did he refuse to confess, he even recited, word for word, a case nearly identical to his own. And just like before, due to insufficient evidence, the judge prepared to release him right then and there. But in a shocking turn, Kevin's demeanor changed. He pointed at the judge and furiously accused her of recklessly letting a murderer walk free. It turns out, 10 years earlier, this same judge had acquitted the man who murdered Kevin's wife. Everything Kevin had done, every move, was part of a long game for revenge. He was sent back to prison, but remained calm, telling Kenny that he still had a hostage, the defense attorney from his wife's case. Kenny made a call, and sure enough, the lawyer had gone missing 3 days earlier. Kevin offered to reveal the hostage's location, but only if they brought him a steak. Kenny, though frustrated, had no choice but to agree. That sent the entire prison into an uproar. Based on the coordinates Kevin provided, Kenny did find the missing lawyer. Back in the cell, Kevin secretly held onto the steak bone after finishing his meal. Then, without warning, he launched a sudden attack and killed his cellmate. Afterward, he calmly lay back down on his mattress to rest. As expected, he was thrown into solitary confinement, and that was exactly how his revenge truly began.